Smells funny down here. What's up with the air quality? And this is where my dad teaches kids ping pong too? We can do better than that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the VEWIOR 3-stage air purifier. This is the model Clear Air A2. Ooh, we'll look at that beautiful design. It reminds me of a spaceship capsule. Reference the manual for all of the important details. But don't worry, I'll try to walk you guys through it. On the top, you have all these touch buttons right here. From filter, auto mode, high, sleep, speed control, the power, timer, light, and even a child safety lock. Okay, you see the ventilation all throughout. Big ventilation openings on top. But hold on, where is the plug? So let me go ahead and open this up. Ah, it's hidden in there. Okay, I always thought they forgot about it. And of course, don't forget to remove this plastic and use this filter, okay? Alright, so here's a 3-stage filter. The first layer is the pre-filter, which is for pet hair dust. And the mid layer is the H13 True HEPA filter, which is used to filter out smoke. And then the last is the active carbon filter, which is used to filter out fumes. So a combination, you have a thorough filtration. Alright, so let me show you what the inside looks like, okay? See, there's a fan built in. So let me go ahead. It doesn't matter which side. Let's put this in here. Alright. Let's make sure that's rested right in the center. Okay. Close it and then make sure it's locked in place. Okay, let's line up the notches. Lock it in place. Got the rubber legs. Alright, I'm ready to power on. Notice it defaults to the auto mode being lit, and the lights, yes, this has light effect. Notice how it flashes between green, red, and blue. I'm going to just explain that later, but it actually explains the air quality level. Okay, let's let that warm up a little bit. So you'll notice the readout in the middle is called the PM 2.5 value, which is a fine particulate matter, which measures the amount of air pollutants in the air. Alright, so notice how it's gradually staying around. Okay, see how it is decreases, increases a little bit. The sensor is built in to measure as it's blowing the air. Looks like we have a blue right now. Alright, so if you have a readout that is greater than 150, that means it's poor. And I believe that corresponds to red. 75 to 150 is moderate, which is acceptable. So that would be blue. Green would be the best quality, which would be less than 75. Okay. Alright, so the value is still, the computer chip is deciding on that. So let's go through all of these functions right here. In the auto mode, the machine will automatically select the appropriate speed based on the air quality signal detected by the sensor. So it looks like we have a readout of right under 20 right now. Okay, so that means we have good air quality. Now let's go ahead and switch to the child lock. So if I have the child lock activated, let's say you have a lot of young children around, they can't press any of the buttons. So in order to turn that off, you hold the child lock button until that turns off. So that's about like 3 or 4 seconds. Alright, so now we have the filter button. Basically, whenever you insert a new filter, you will press that. See how that resets it? So it automatically knows that when it would be time to replace that. Okay, so if we don't want the auto mode, we can use the manual mode. Let me go take this down to P1. P1 is the lowest level of the manual mode. Okay. Has a little bit of air blowing. It's very quiet right now. So here's P2. Increasing the air. And P3. Okay. That's more like a medium high. And of course you have a high button that directly takes you the highest speed it can get, which is the P4. Now if I switch it to the sleep mode, what this does is that it will enter the sleep cycle. The key is lit. This air quality screen is off. The machine will run at low speed and low noise. So that's sleep mode. Saves electricity, but still operating at its lowest capacity. Okay, so let's say if I have an auto, all right. Now lastly, we have this built-in timer. I believe there's increments of 2 hours, so that's 6. So you got to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for half a day, back to 0. So there we have all of the basics covered. I'm just happy the air quality is green and very good in the living room. Now let's take it down to the basement where the air quality is a little bit poorer. Okay, so I have the air purifier set up in the basement. Wow, that's a pretty high readout right now. Let me go ahead and run it for an hour and see if it changes, how it improves. Okay, let's go ahead and check up on the air purifier. Hey, it looks green from here. That's good. Let's check on the value. Oh, it looks like we have green. That is good. Significantly lower than when I started out. Wow, the air quality has improved dramatically. I don't smell that chemical smell anymore. Maybe it's from the ping pong balls. Who knows? But I'm just happy that that weird smell is gone. So what I love about this air purifier is that it has a 3-stage filtration, which takes care of a lot of those pollutants, removes it from the air for fresher air quality. And that's important considering, you know, that we just went through a pandemic, so you can always help to clear out the air, clean out the air. And it freshes air at 5 times per hour with a CADR rate of 710 CFM. And it's designed to filter out large rooms up to 1,100 square feet, making this the ideal air purifier for a large room. So if you are in the market for an awesome air purifier that's easy to use and powerful, definitely give the VEWIOR brand a look.